Hey everybody, recently we're in Victoria, BC, and while being in Victoria, BC, we had to visit the Parliament buildings. So this video is to do with my adventures within that buildings. Man, it's a cool building. It's got so much history in there. I was also surprised about the accessibility entrance, which I never knew. What happened was we arrived to the front door and they had these massive stairs, and I was like, oh jeepers, I'm gonna miss out on this trip. And the security guard in the front said, you know, it's open, guys. And I said, well, are you gonna carry me up the stairs? And he kind of looked at me sideways and said, no, there's an accessibility entrance over there. So this is where we start, and a little history about why the entrance was put in place. And it is so cool. The history in there is just amazing. I mean, nothing compared to the US or even compared to Britain, but for Canada, this is really good history for us. So I hope you guys enjoy this I guess documentary or review of the Victoria Parliament buildings, and we'll go from there. Thank you. Hey everybody, my name is Andrew Avley. After a workplace accident, I was left as a bump knee amputee. I had a decision to make. Get busy living or get busy dying. Obviously, you only have one life, so I made a decision to get busy living, exploring every opportunity that's presented to me. Tune in every week for different adventures, both from accessibility standpoint to adventures with my family and friends. And every adventure begins with one leg at a time. Okay, so we're coming up to the I don't know if you want to call it the Parliament buildings. I don't know what the proper name for it is. Future me is gonna have to look it up online. BC Parliament building, you big dope. I don't really, you see pictures of it, but until you're actually in front of it, it's totally different. Construction of the first legislative building on this site, known as the Birdcages, began in 1859 and was completed in 1864. These buildings were described in the press of the time as a mixed style of architecture. The latest fashion for Chinese pagodas, Swiss cottage, and then Italian villa birdcages. The birdcages continued to serve as the capital buildings after British Columbia became a province in 1871. By the early 1890s, they were no longer large enough to serve the growing population's needs. In 1892, an architecture contest was held to select a design for the new Parliament buildings. Of the 65 sets of drawings submitted by the competitors from across North America, those of a 25-year-old architect, François Marceau, Rattenbury, were selected. This project was his first major commission, and following its success completion, he went on to design several more landscape structures in British Columbia. So what do you guys think? Do you think our Capitol building's accessible? I think not. So guys, I was wrong. They do have an accessible way to get in. This nice gentleman, security guy, told me all about it. So we're gonna go in that door over here. Look at that view. Can't beat that. This is just incredible. Okay, so they have a handicapped door over here. He says they've got an elevator to take me up, which is really cool. So lieutenant's visiting the government of Canada. Oh. This is called the Moat Entrance, Doug Moat. Oh. member of legislation assembled of British Columbia from 1983 to 1991, and the first member to use a wheelchair for mobility. Is that ever cool, guys? So if you're a wheelchair user, you got to really thank this guy, Doug Moat, for this entrance. The security is crazy here. There's flashing lights everywhere and there's guns and stuff. So I don't know, do I just drive up to it? Oh, you got to ring a bell here, and there's a security guy over in the office here that lets you in.
We'll be with you in just a moment.
When the Parliament buildings were constructed, few provisions were made concerning their accessibilities. However, recent efforts have undertaken to reduce physical impediments throughout the legislation. In 2013, a new entrance was unveiled at the front of the building to enhance barrier-free access. It was named the Moat Entrance, after Doug Moat, the first MLA to use a wheelchair while in office, and featured a wide, gently curving ramp that exceeds modern building codes and gently improves accessibility into the Parliament buildings. Doug Moat received the Order of Canada in 1982. He is a prime example of one who has triumphed over his own disabilities and directed his energy towards helping fellow sufferers. A paraplegic since 1948, he has worked tirelessly within British Columbia and national bodies which have since achieved better facilities for the handicapped. In addition, he has been active in wheelchair sports and managed Canadian teams competing in the Israel and Germany games.
Here to have a look around?
Yes, sir.
Awesome. Excellent. I'll just get the bag off. Just come up a little bit further there. So there you go. Good. Yeah, we'll get the bag in here, please.
Yep.
I'll get you on the elevator and we'll get you on your way, sir.
Yep.
All right. And do you have one piece of photo identification?
I do in the bag.
Okay,
oh,
sure.
No, I do right here.
Yeah, I'm going to give you a pass for the elevator to make it easy for you to come back down again when you're done.
Oh, okay. Thank you, sir.
No problem at all. I'll show you how it all works, too. It's all good. We'll take good care of that for you, sir.
Are you guys getting all this? You got it.
Okay, perfect. I'm going to hold on to this. You're going to hang that on to your shirt there, just pin it to the top. And I'll get you through and we'll get you on the elevator and I'll show you what you got to do with that pass. Once you're done looking around upstairs, to come back down here.
So does that mean I work for the government now? What? That's.
That pass isn't that important, sir.
Oh, I'm not that important. Sorry.
Oh, we are important, but it's not that important.
Can I go straight through, around, or?
Straight around, straight through, yeah, straight through.
Okay.
Perfect. You have your stuff, sir. I'll get you on the elevator.
So where are we in the building right now?
Basement.
Where?
Basement.
Okay, so what's
First floor.
in the basement here? Are you not allowed to tell me?
Not much. All the good stuff's on the first and second floor.
So is this where this Mowat would have entered?
Moat.
Mowat, sorry.
It's the Moat entrance, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, look at how old this building is, guys.
Oh,
This is so cool.
Oh, yeah.
And the smell in here. I
Yeah.
love the old smell.
Yeah,
The history.
pretty much, eh?
The history is so cool.
It is good. Definitely.
This is so cool. We're in the secure elevator. We have a pass to get around. Oh, we're gonna back up. Lieutenant's backing up. So I'm supposed to go down the hallway, go left and left again. So we're going down here. We're going left and left again. Here we are. We're gonna find Lisa and Kenzie. They're in here somewhere.
Exactly, which is why when I was sitting with London Farm,
I'm the I am driven by deep passion and the need to make a difference and leave this world a better place than when I arrived. That's what keeps me going. Rick Hansen. Oh my God, I'm gonna take a picture of that. That is so cool. Around here, believe it or not, I've actually filled up a memory card already. They have all the MLAs on the wall here. I don't know where Lisa and Kenzie went.
The Black Rod is a ceremonial staff created in 2012 to commemorate the Diamond Jubilee of Queen Elizabeth II when she was Queen of Canada. Based on the 600-year-old Westminster Parliament tradition, the Black Rod is used on formal occasions when the monarch or the provincial representative, the lieutenant governor, wishes to enter the legislation chamber.
So we're going back through the Mowat elevator here. Got my special pass. Do my special swipe here. And we're gonna go to the second floor. Oh, it looks like I can get to the third floor too with my special pass.
Floor 2.
But you heard it doesn't make me very special is what the guy said. There's Kenzie and... Oh, let's get... This is Mr. Mowat here, guys. That guy is why we have accessibility in the government buildings. Oh, there's a colored one there, like Lisa's just said. Come back. And he's right here. Hopefully the picture turns out, but I'll see if I can get one online. I think when I was a kid, I didn't really understand how important this building was. Look at this. Oh my God. Oh my God.
The writing up on the wall is Latin and it means splendor without diminish. The motto refers to the sun on the shield, which, although setting, never decreases.
Just incredible to see this. I hope the camera's picking this up. Okay, after a slight delay, we've changed the memory chip and the battery, and we're back at it again here. Lisa's bored out of her tree. Kenzie's enjoying it. She's showing me something here. What does it stand for? She's showing me this sword over on the wall here. Not quite sure what it stands for. Presented to the Government British Columbia by the Naval Officer Association of Vancouver and the mark the 75th anniversary of the Naval Service. It's all engraved down the sword itself here. Kenzie's showing you here. Is that ever cool?
See where they sit?
We're gonna go see where they sit in Parliament because they're not in
You wanna
chambers
take
right
that
now.
off and just put that on?
Okay, so we're coming around here. And we're going to see where they sit. That's all the Greek words in the windows here. And we can actually go to the 3rd floor too. Yeah, I got a pass for it. I have a pass for the elevator. It says I got a pass for it. It says I can do that. Hey guys, I'm just sitting right outside the chamber room here. It actually looks a lot bigger on TV. It's a lot smaller than it actually is. They're not in session right now, so there's nobody in there. It's magnificent to see. There's people walking everywhere. It's beautiful in here. So this is coming down the main hall here, and the chambers are on the next floor here. There's Kenzie. I just went to the washrooms, and even the washrooms they have old water above the toilet. I don't know what you want to tell. All the tanks above the toilet here. Yep, just heading down the hallway here. Sure hope this is showing up on camera. It looks really good on camera, so. And it opens right into this corridor here. I don't know Spanish, so I can't tell you what the words are, but man, it's cool. Isn't that cool? Hello. Thank you. So he's saying that they get like 2 or 3 protests a day, so security is definitely needed here. Tell me that wasn't cool.
So I know this would come at a huge shock to you. Hold on, guys. But I forgot to film an outro. So here's me standing in front of the building on our way out. We got a whole bunch of pictures taken in front of the Parliament, and even my darling daughter, I'll put the picture up here, decided to put a peace sign above my head. Jeepers, what's the world coming to? Anyways, overall it was a great visit to the Parliament buildings. Very, very accessible. I'd give it like a B+. The elevators were a little bit tight, but not terrible, so I would definitely recommend seeing it. The history in there is just incredible if you're a history person. I definitely could spend more time in it. Unfortunately, I was there on a Friday, and then they're closed on Saturday and Sunday, and then we left on Monday. Anyways, thanks for going on this adventure with me, guys. As usual, please consider subscribing to my channel and liking it, and we'll see you on the next adventure. Thank you so much.